All right, hey folks, today we're talking about motivation, how to stay motivated. Eventually, everyone encounters this at some point. All of us, we will struggle with this kind of thing during any kind of health journey. That's staying motivated. It can be really hard to stay motivated. It seems like so many different things can derail our progress or extinguish our positivity that we've built up. We get injured and have to take a break for a few weeks, or we get sick and just afterwards kind of lack the energy for a while, or we can't afford this personal trainer anymore, or this food delivery service, whatever it is. After a while, we just kind of lose momentum. How do we keep it? How do we get the momentum back if we have lost it? Well, I've been there many times before, and I found some practical ways to kind of attack this. I found some also deeper mental ones that we can do as well to get our motivation back. First one's practical. Let's talk about that first. So this goes along with something that I always encourage from the very beginning. Don't do it alone. Any health journey, it happens better A, in community, or B, accountability. So get an accountability partner to remind you of what you're doing, and let them ask how it's going. Have them check up on you. Give them permission to ask those questions. Hey, how are you feeling? Are you doing okay? How's everything going? They get to ask those questions and those follow-up questions because they care just like you do. Another practical one is making easy, measurable goals. If the reason you've lost motivation is because you're not hitting your goals, maybe revisit them and adjust them. And that's okay to do. That's an okay thing to do. Sometimes when we have lost motivation, just achieving a goal, no matter how small, can kind of change our mindset for the better. This can be as easy as like getting off the couch and just walking from one side of the room to the other, back and forth again 5 times without stopping. That's an easy, achievable goal. And that's okay. It will feel good to accomplish something. So do something to get those positive vibes flowing. Another one that's related to the first one is to make this fun. Make this health journey fun somehow. Create a challenge with some friends. Put something on the line, even if it's just for the pride of the thing. Just get some skin in the game, bet on a drink next happy hour, or wager like a breakfast taco after whatever the next challenge is. Just get creative and make it fun. Also, if you literally are lacking energy, maybe considering consuming some energy is an option for you. Maybe just some coffee in the morning. Maybe it's a pre-workout mix. Or if you actually are lacking energy, one way to get it is to consume it. If you're okay with doing that, maybe give it a try and see what happens. I'm not someone who really does energy drinks. Personally, I like good old-fashioned coffee. That's probably just, my history in EMS, and coffee it's a staple in that culture. So I know that works for me. Now onto the mindset. These aren't practical as much as they are mental. But some of these are really important, and they go deep to our core. It's worth checking up on and asking about these things. First, don't focus on the failures. Focus on the successes. If you haven't had any success and all you've had are failures, then maybe we should go back to that making some easier measurable goals thing. Find a way to make some progress. It's progress. Let's be happy that we've made progress, no matter what that looks like. So find some way to make some progress, and be happy about it. Let yourself be happy about it, even if it's just a little bit of progress. And lastly, this one usually works for me. If nothing else has, everything else has failed me, this usually works. And that is remembering the why in your health journey. We all have a why. If you don't have one, try and figure yours out. My why is twofold. The first one is I want to not just be alive, but be thriving enough to play with my grandkids. I had kids later on in life, and I know I'm going to be older when or if my kids have kids. And the second one is just to live a long time independently without the need from outside help. Heart disease, it runs in my family. Heart attacks, high blood pressure, those are possibly looming over my head if I can't stay in shape. Suffering a cardiac event or stroke, that is something that I dread. I have firsthand experience from my job, seeing what happens or what can happen from long-term bad health. So that's my why. When I lose motivation, usually remembering my why, it gets me going again. I made my why go deep into what really matters to me. So what is yours? What's your why? You want to lose 30 pounds? Do you want to lose your diabetes diagnosis, which is possible, or do you simply just want to be healthier and you know that working out is going to be part of that? Find your why, because that can be the one thing that kills the thing that's killing your motivation, if that makes sense. So there you go. Those some practical and some mental strategies that you can use to get your motivation back. Um, if you've lost it, don't worry. It can be found. You can get it back.